Breaking news, baby dolls. We have just uncovered secret accounts on PolyMarket who are actively rigging the US election numbers in favor of Kamala Harris versus Donald Trump, right? We have now found suspicious accounts. By the way, I'm breaking this to you live literally minutes ago. Shout out to Mr. PixlFlip who's been able to post this. Now, friends, it's been very, very controversial posts because what's actually happened is what I'm going to do now is show you the odds on PolyMarket themselves right now. You have a 50. This was showing 54% to 45%. It's showing you that Kamala Harris was ahead, and I'm going to let you view the numbers right now. Now, she's showing, see, 54% to 45%. Immediately we see this and I go, that's really weird because even the New York Times, which we know is very, very rigged itself, they don't even have the odds that high. Okay, the New York Times have Kamala Harris from the Democrats at 48% to 47% Trump. Okay, so 48 to 47. So what they've actually done is these accounts, they have basically overstepped their boundary, right? So what's actually happened is, friends, we've actually been able to see this now. So PolyMarket, there are these accounts that have been rigging the numbers here. And shout out to Mr. PixlFlip once again, friends. They're basically seeing there's these giant accounts who are basically just smashing up the odds with millions of dollars. Millions of dollars, 700 grand. Like, this is really dodgy. Like, who comes into crypto and throws in, hey, I'm going to bet on Kamala Harris at 54% and I'll put $1.8 million here. That makes no sense. Why would you go and commit $1.8 million at 54% odds when you can buy her cheaper on the real market for 47% odds with less slippage? Why would you do that? Like, for example, Bitcoin is trading at $58,800. Would you go to Coinbase and buy it if they were selling it there at $74,000? No. Would you go and sell your Bitcoin on another exchange for $30,000? No, you wouldn't. Right? You wouldn't do that unless you were trying to manipulate it. That's what they're basically trying to do. They're trying to, like, it's like going to an exchange and going, oh, Bitcoin's $30,000 here. Let me sell millions of dollars of Bitcoin on the $30,000 exchange, and just to manipulate, hey, it's trading at $30,000. Okay, it's very, very sad what's been going on. But hey, I want you to please retweet this and share this out with everyone else out here. And you can actually tell, right? These accounts, friends, you know how this is Democrat National Party. It's funded. You can tell this. Look at the username, 50 pence. So it's clearly what they're doing is, like, you could see, like, you are using the username that you would think a Trump guy, Republican guy would kind of use. Okay, this is very like, hey, I'm trying to be funny or edgy. Okay, this is pretty much, friends, if a weirdo with like blue or pink hair, you know, puberty blockers, genital mutilation, when they look at, like, you know, everybody else in the rest of society, these are the things they pick out because they're like, oh, you're trying to be edgy. These are the type of stuff you go. So this is very, very clear. These are the type of things that, like, hey, I want you to know that I'm definitely a Republican. That's what you want to know. So 50 pence, you have these out here. So they're trying to, it's very, very dodgy. There are other things going on around there as well. So it's interesting, right? There are these mid-curvers coming out saying, ha, 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 don't you guys know how PolyMarket works? Everybody's seething with cope. No, bro. They do know how PolyMarket works. They already know, hey, these numbers are fake. So what they're trying to say is because they think it's a free market, they think, oh, the odds are real because it's not a survey, it's actual money committed. No. These monies are being funneled from here. Friends, like, literally, they got access to the money printer. Do you understand the infinite power you have with a money printer, what you can do? It's literally half of every transaction. You literally control 50% of every transaction, okay? Swapping for something, placing a bet, placing an odd, buying a service, selling a service, okay? Buying a good. All of these, the other half is literally the currency that they control. They can make it out there. Okay, it's ultimate power. It's 50% of every transaction. Okay, so Polygon market, remember, friends, you can bet on anything here. You can bet on heaps of things. Like, for example, I reported they bet on whether Donald Trump would say the word tampon or not in his Elon Musk interview. And he did say the word tampon. He never said the word crypto. So people won the odds on that ones. But they're obviously the fun ones, okay? But this is obviously, you're getting to see this type of rigging going on right now. I mean, like, it's not fooling anybody. This is just stupid. So, like, friends, I'm not a political person. I don't care, okay? I know they're both going to print money. Crypto wins no matter what. They're both going to spend the money. It's just that Donald Trump, Orange Man Good, he's going to print the money and kind of give you some, whereas Kamala Harris is going to print the money and go do something else with it, okay? It's pretty much taking it away from crypto. It's very, very obvious what's going on, okay? The numbers, right, showing her at 54% odds to win. That's, there you go. You overstepped your boundary. Wrong. It's funny, but luckily we can I'm here in markets all day. Okay, look, friends, I've seen everything. I've seen insiders buy. I've seen insiders sell. I've seen people secretly accumulate big accounts. Friends, I've seen billion-dollar funds stop out in massive spreads, bull and bobble, shat spread. I've seen giant, catastrophic bodies taken out. I've seen every single price action. I know what happens in markets. I know what looks real, what looks not. I know what it's like when things are basically just running on like thin air, and I've seen it all. As soon as I saw these odds, I go 100% someone's doing it. 100%. Like, it's just so obvious because think about this. Who's got $1.5 million to blow on terrible odds? Ha ha ha. I've got $1.5 million. I'm going to go buy the most expensive thing. You wouldn't do that, brother. You wouldn't do that, brother. No one does that. Like, hey, I've got a Bitcoin. Do you want to buy it at 100 grand from me? No. It's trading at 58,900 on an exchange. Why would I buy it off you of 100 grand? Unless you wanted to print $100,000. Okay. Or like, hey, I've got a Bitcoin. Anyone want to buy it off me for $20,000 so I can make the print? That's what they want to do. They want to fudge the print. So investigations, friends, they're currently ongoing to see exactly where the money is coming from, but most likely it is being funneled from the Democrat. Like if you honestly think it's coming from anywhere else, like, I'm just a good Samaritan out here, and I want the world to know that this little shitty crypto industry out here, which is just, it's barely 2 trillion in size. I want the world to know that I am blowing millions of dollars to show this spread, and I'm just giving money away. This is how it works. This is how the game works, friends. 100% they are rigging. And just to show you the extent of the rigging, right? The New York Times still has 48%, like just telling you. And they're fake numbers. They're fake numbers, okay? It's happening right now. They're trying to rig it. They're trying to rig it. They control the mass media. We know what's going on. That's what it is, friends. They want, look, just to let you know what happens. They know, they learned how to rig the population. So if they convince you that it's close and it could go either way, and you're used to that, then when they rig it, you don't think anything bad happened because it's within your margin of error. See? That's how the game works. Well, it could go either way. One person could win, another person could win too. It's so close. It's a close match. And then they rig it at the end. Basically, Trump has to smash her to win. That's what it comes down to. And like, of course, like if you're brainwashed, I don't know what to tell you, except how's Hilary Clinton's odds to look, right? How are they looking right now? 85% chance to win. These are real, by the way. 85% chance to win. What about this? 71% chance. Donald Trump, 28% chance. That's garbage, right? It's absolutely garbage. What about this one? 91% chance to win. Wow. Just Hilary, 91% odds. Can't go wrong. Man, friends, please share with your friends and family because they had the money printer, man. Like, I hope you appreciate, friends. I'll play some nice angel music just so you can appreciate what I'm telling you. The money printer is ultimate power and control. It is behind, confirmed, 3 president assassinations. Confirmed 3. Who knows about the rest, right? What about the other stories that you never heard about? Okay, confirmed 3 assassinations. We know how it works, man. It's been going on for centuries. That's it. It's been going on. That's it. You make the currency. You are basically, friends, when you spend this currency, you make it out of thin air. There is a working population who's keeping the bid for your currency. So the people who control the money printer, they, without them knowing, they are taxing them beneath the surface. It's like it's coming from hell, from Satan himself. It's coming from beneath the surface. You're stealing their purchasing power to allocate power somewhere. It is. It's like you had 100 people in a factory working and they are giving value to the factory. And then without you knowing you're working in the factory, like let's say that the manager is somehow able to basically allocate your resources without you knowing. You're working in the factory. That's basically what the money printer does because it's taxing you the purchasing power. They're transferring the power. That's why, it's meant to store value. They're transferring the value out. So that's what's happening, okay? So, but the more people find out about this, the more we get the word out, you get to see that, this thing is, they are rigging, they're actively rigging it. So what's going to happen? Donald Trump has to win by a landslide. He actually has to smash her. And look, man, like, you actually think that the guy who took a bullet to the head for you, he's losing right now. How naive do you have to be? Really? Do you really think that? Well, you know what, man? Guess what? There are a lot of people in society. I know it's very controversial. Friends and family out here in society. Yeah, I know you watch the TV. I don't blame you, because you come across me, I'm the schizo, and then you go back to watching the box every night. Oh, this guy's good and this guy's bad. And oh, wow, the fireman saved the key from the burning tree. What's going on? See, these things keep brainwashing you over and over and over again. You don't learn, man. You don't learn. But you know what opens your eyes? When you come into crypto and then you see wealth. When you see people winning because they have basically swallowed the red pill and they've opened up from the matrix, right? As everyone talks about, the matrix, right? You've woken up from it. You get to see it like, oh, wow. Why is crypto going up? Why? Do you ever wonder, if you're an outsider, man, you ever wonder why Bitcoin, why does Bitcoin have a chart that goes up? Why, you ever wonder why Bitcoin, this thing was at one point, it was freaking 2 cents, and then it's 27 bucks, and then it was $2,000 and you're still an idiot for selling, and then it was $20,000 and you're still an idiot for selling, and now it's $58,000, and when it gets to $500,000 one day, we're going to tell you, well, we told you, you understand scarcity, okay, because they can't print more Bitcoin and throw it out there to rig stuff, okay? It's neutral money. But with that other currency, so, you know, the US election market and all of these, it is, you know what would be bullish for Bitcoin? If we repriced all the election odds and everything out there, all the bookkeepers, they priced everything in Bitcoin. Because for people to put the bets on, they have to buy Bitcoin first and then put the bets. So if everything starts to get repriced in Bitcoin over time, you're going to have to basically buy that currency and it pushes it up over time. Right now, you don't even have that and it's still going up. Okay, so that's what they want. They never want that, by the way, because if you're buying someone else's currency, they're taking it away from the money printer, the thing that they can't print more of. How are they going to throw out wars? How are they going to buy guns? How are they going to do all these nuclear attacks? How are they going to threaten people? They can't do anything like that. So this is what is happening in crypto today. And luckily for us, we get to see it with our own eyes. And I want to hear from the Babydolls in the comment section. Mr. Pulse to the moon. I am not surprised. Mr. Pulsorian, this was totally obvious it's being manipulated. What is worse is that people keep spreading this info as it was legit. Yeah, man, because fans, there are all these mid-curvins. Like, a shout out to Adam Cochran. I don't get it, man. He's just, you know, you're kind of like, y'all know what you are, man. He's like, you're pro-puberty blockers. You're pro-general mutilation. I get it. It's okay. But when you see this stuff, they're like, oh, see, this doesn't make sense and this doesn't make sense. Yeah, it doesn't make sense because they know the holes to plug to get you to stop asking questions. They know that. They know that. By the way, friends, we're on a dirt island here in Australia. Literally a dirt island. We got no skin in the game. We don't care. It's okay. We just, it's so obvious, man. It's like so clear. You really can't see, man. Mr. Solid NX. At least you know you're getting scammed when you're in a communist state. In a Western democracy, the scamming is so high level, most people don't have a clue. Very true. I got a Chinese friend, Matt. Matt always tells me in China, okay, Matt tells me, he goes, Chinese government, sometimes I'll like speak to people and like, you know, make their own innuendos, and they'll tell everybody, don't worry about the criticisms about China from the West, you know, like USA, because they do the exact same thing we do. It's just that we let you know what's going on and they don't. And when he said that to me, I was like, well, you know what? That's actually right. It is right. Do you have total control, friends? It's going to get real messy these next couple of months. Shout out to Coco369. Just did my dub. Shared, retweet. Yeah, I saw this. Wouldn't surprise me at all. Does that mean free money if Donald Trump wins? Well, it's the odds are so trash, friend. It's like you're buying something near 50 cents, selling it for $1. Yeah, it's a 2x, but if Donald Trump wins, don't you think altcoins would be higher than 2x from now? Even in the run-up? He doesn't mean, you see what I mean? So it depends about your capital allocation. Do you want to take that bet, right? Because like, if you get it wrong, you lose your money. So you're risking, you see what I mean? Like, it's not that really good. You're risking 1 to make 2. Whereas in altcoins, you're going to win no matter kind of who gets in, because the money printer goes up. Okay, because remember, like, there's so many bets to take in life, friends. There's so many bets, risk reward, right? Do I message her back? Do I send her the poop emoji or the Australia flag emoji today? Right? You don't know. All these questions, okay? Maybe throw something different, a koala, okay? With crypto, remember, you get to see it, right? You got limited capital resources. And it becomes very obvious because people start desperately just trading altcoins for each other because they're just so out of money and they want to participate. It's like a kid in a candy store. See, Ethan as well. Shout out to Ethan. That means some people think Kamala will win And I think they're about to get wrecked. So, Mr. Ethan, just to let you know, so obviously, hopefully you watch this video, you get to see, no, bro, what it means is, like, this means millions of dollars have mysteriously appeared to pay higher odds on a thin market for no reason when they could buy it for somewhere else. So, if you're going to win $1, would you rather pay 54 cents or 48 cents? What would you rather do? Oh, the 48 cents is cheaper. If you had, listen, Ethan, bro, I'm giving you $3 million. Are you going to go pay 54 cents for the dollar or 48 cents for the dollar? What are you going to do? I'm giving you millions of dollars, not like $20, not $100, millions of dollars. Duh. You know where it's coming from. Mr. Cheesecake, I knew something had to be amiss. We have a lot of stupid people in this country, but I didn't think the number was accurately reflected in the odds. Yeah, they know how to rig it, man. They know how to rig it, and they are actively rigging it. But hey, doesn't mean it's rigged. Okay, yeah, the other team's fighting back, so it is what it is. Like I say, friends, honestly, we're going to be all right no matter what. I know they're going to print. They have to print. Don't, you know, team blue, team red. Don't worry about it, okay, friends? We're on Team Pikachu, okay? Now, Team Pikachu, we know no matter what happens, global liquidity index is going up. Because, okay, you want your altcoin bags to go up. Join the club. They need 80 million people with their retirement funds to go up, or there's a revolution tomorrow because the social security and the healthcare that they've been paying into their whole lives is going to run out of purchasing power, and it won't be able to pay and accommodate for everyone. So they have to print it away. You know, everything points to crypto going up. Everything. Like and share, friends. I love you all. Like, subscribe. Catch you soon.